Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 episode. In today's episode, we are going to wrap up the Turquoise Serpent Club event. Last time, Lorenz Butterfly, Anil, Ramona, and Loggerhead have all eventually arrived at the cusp of the murders that have been going on around the Mexico City here. And yeah, they've basically been explained that all the murders have been carried out through the use of a painting, or rather a painting was present during each of the murder sites, and the paintings in one of the crime scenes that Ramona and Loggerhead went up to, the painting was like burned away, which is why we only saw like a little like linen strip thing that showed us the logo of the Turquoise Serpent Club, which eventually, led to us infiltrating the auction. Regardless, yeah, we discovered the truth of that thanks to, well, Lorenz Butterfly's supreme logical deduction skills, as well as her past, which we also got a bit of a glimpse on, back when she was still known as Marguerite, as well as her interactions with another Xenu officer at the time, Larissa, who has now turned tail and become one of the Manus, which, that sucks. That sucks. I don't know when the next time we'll see her is, but I'm pretty sure I vaguely maybe might have seen her in the Syndrome of Silence before. I could be wrong, but I think so. We also get a little glimpse of diggers on a list of people who have been doing pigment smuggling, but the last time they smuggled pigment was like a month ago, so we will probably not be able to see those guys in this event. Regardless, though, everything arrives at one final murder target that we are now trying to stop in Ramona's shoes, because Loggerhead has been kind of injured on their way out of the the auction house, so I don't think Loggerhead is fit enough to join us, so Ramona might be running this alone, to try and save the kind of rich person who has purchased, or been given, sorry, they've been gifted a painting which might be the murder tool needed, or the tool needed to carry out the arcane ritual that has been drowning people in midair. So yeah. Lorenz Butterfly is just perfectly fine with sitting this out, but, Ramona is not just gonna let this happen, it seems, so she is gonna try her best to help. So yeah, let's press on to part 16, Path of the Dead, and I believe I do see, Ramona's, like, character doll there, so hopefully, we'll be seeing her shortly, because last time she was just about to, separate from Loggerhead, and the Lady by the Lake. Yes, Lady by the Lake. We also freed her from the auction. Very nice stuff. The night is made hazy with the smoke of an uncountable number of candles. Oh, the font's a bit different here, no? The ofrenda holds food and drinks. Marigolds glow in vivid colors. Pictures and paintings of the dead smile down on the living.
Damas y caballeros, it is my great honor to join you in celebrating Dia de los Fieles Difuntos on this fabulous evening.
Wait, maybe maybe the text is normal. Sorry, it's been a while since I last saw text
You must be
on
from
Reverse
the
1999.
United States. How are you enjoying your stay in Mexico City? Just as I promised, is it not?
Mighty fine indeed. Thanks again for your invitation, man. I have to say, I've been eager to meet you in person.
Fantastic.
I think I'm falling in love with this city already.
Awesome.
Well, the party's only just begun. Many more truly unprecedented experiences await. Believe me.
Okay. An unexpected visitor appears at the entrance.
Well, look who it is. A pleasant surprise indeed. I thought you weren't coming, Senor Anil.
Oh, Anil is
Buenas
coming.
noches, Señora Juarez.
I owe you my thanks for your beautiful restoration of the murals on my family's tomb. I do so hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
Alright.
I'm sure I will. Thank you for your kind invitation, Senora.
Good stuff. Now I wonder, now that, you know, Senor Perez has been exposed to Anil as mice, does the Turquoise Serpent Club no longer have a hold on Anil? I actually don't remember what exactly, like why exactly he serves Mr. Perez in the first place. But, I mean, maybe now he's not bound to the Turquoise Serpent Club and he doesn't have to overwork himself anymore. He walks towards the brilliant decorated ofrenda, his grim-faced presence clashing with the joyful atmosphere.
This was a mistake. For her and for me. Senorita Ramona is nowhere to be seen. Perhaps she isn't coming. No, she'll show her face. She's sure to recognize the significance of that list. And Senorita Butterfly must be hidden somewhere nearby. Taking her seat for the drama, no doubt.
For sure. She did say she wants the best seat to watch it all unfold. The place falls silent. A deep, official voice speaks over the microphone.
I would like to express my thanks to Mrs. Juarez for kindly hosting us tonight. Here in Mexico City, I have been able to witness and feel the beauty of your culture.
Fantastic. And this foreign diplomat is the target of the next murder. I'm pretty sure we still don't know who exactly is in charge of the murders. But at least we know how they're doing it.
The Dia de los Muertos celebration has shown me the extraordinary way in which the Mexican people remember, celebrate, and reunite with their departed loved ones. And I have truly been moved by it.
Amazing.
Now, please join me in raising a toast to all those past and to all who yet live. Let the party begin!
Yay! Guests laugh and toast, raising their glasses in a show of respect to the diplomat. Yeah, as the attendees sip their drinks and cheer, someone approaches and whispers to the diplomat. The glasses have not even lowered before the two of them step away from view.
He seems on edge. Did something happen?
Did he get warned somehow by Ramona, like through that like guard person?
I should follow him.
Good idea. Oh, here she is. But his motion is cut off by another arrival.
You didn't say you'd be here.
Hahaha.
I couldn't help but worry about you after I gave you that list.
Huh. You can't even protect yourself. Why are you worrying about anyone else? Get out of here before the killer makes a move. Place is crowded. No one's gonna bother to save you when they strike.
Damn. She shifts her eyes over to the diplomat as she speaks. He is standing in a quiet corner, speaking with someone who appears to be a younger aide.
What? How could that be? Enough of your excuses. In any case, we mustn't let Mrs. Juarez get wind of this.
Oh? What's gone wrong? The diplomat scolds him, and they begin to argue. The aide shifts nervously and then shoots his hand into his pocket.
Oh no.
In his pocket, he's gonna pull out a gun! Well, probably not a gun, probably like something to trigger the arcane ritual somehow.
He's got a weapon. We gotta stop him.
Oh, or maybe they are just gonna pull a gun on him. Why opt for a gun when you have this lovely painting arcane ritual, you know? I feel like that would be a bit smoother. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's got the brass knuckles and a massive belt as well. Incredible.
Sensing their thoughts.
Right.
Speaking of sensing their thoughts.
Agreed.
Let's see if this is enough. Oh, yep, that is enough. Good stuff. We did it. Quick and easy.
Save for the prizes to be won.
Quick and easy. Take that. The thought-to-be assailant falls to the ground. He lifts his hand from his pocket, revealing nothing more than festive candy, likely taken from an ofrenda far too soon. Well, GG. Now we look very suspicious and odd, and now we're gonna get arrested or something for doing all this.
What on earth is wrong with you? Think you could go around roughing up my men?
Sorry.
Who are you? Some local gangsters?
Senor, listen. You're in serious danger. He was gonna assassinate you.
Assassinate you with this candy, sir. You see, this candy is extremely dangerous. See, if you eat it, you get poison into your lungs somehow. You know, very dangerous stuff.
What nonsense are you spouting?
My fault.
He was just delivering a report. It's the painting I gave Mrs. Juarez. Apparently, the color has faded in one spot. My assistant was only asking me to check it over.
Oh wait, maybe Mrs. Juarez might be the next target then if he gave away the painting as well.
A painting from the Turquoise Serpents Club? Where is it? You need to give it to me now. If you want to live, you need to stay away from that painting.
The diplomat's mood shifts. He seems frightened, certainly, but not of the painting she warns him about.
You're from one of those xenophobic Arcanist groups, aren't you? Mrs. Juarez warned me about people like you.
Oh dear. No we're not, bro.
What are
Please
you
don't be
planning to do,
alarmed.
huh? Kill me in front of all these people?
Oh dear, now we're gonna get framed again somehow.
No, no, senor. Listen to me, I'm trying to help you.
Help! Intruders! Help!
Oh my god, are we like strangling him? What are we doing? We're kidnapping him. His words stop. Oh no, he's starting to drown, isn't he? His words stop. A painful rasp replaces them. He grabs his throat, struggling for air. They have now moved, without noticing to the part of the courtyard where gifts are displayed.
What on earth? Senor, are you alright?
He's dying. He's dying to the arcane skill. That's not good. The rituals got to
No te
him.
acerques tanto. Ese poder arcano podría ahogarte junto con él.
Oh really? I didn't know it could spread, to be honest. This is not good.
Is not a lake beneath the water.
How's he speaking? I swear he's supposed to be like drowning. Well, shout out to this guy. He's managing to get his words through while drowning. The diplomat's voice falls into rasp, then silence. He crumbles into a heap on the ground. Well, that's not good, isn't it?
This is just like
that woman in the auction house.
Like what happened at the auction.
Yep, and right now Ramona is right next to the body again, and now she's gonna get framed for everything again unless we get away really quickly.
The killer can't be far. Must still be hiding somewhere near the ofrenda.
Go on then. Ramona hears a rough rustle in the grass behind her. She turns with just enough time to spy a figure darting
There.
away.
Get him!
Is that actually them though? I feel like it might just be like Loggerhead spying on them or something. I don't know. I know Loggerhead is like very injured and can't move though, so maybe not. But I feel like this might not be exactly who we're looking for. The city street is crowded with people celebrating. The raucous mood and shifting mass of people obscure sight in every direction. They have lost sight of their culprit.
Maldita sea.
Or maybe it was exactly the killer right then and there.
we lost them. This is a wealthy area. The mansions on this street must have guards at their entrances. We can ask them if they saw anyone suspicious.
Alright.
No time for that.
Oh. My fault.
The paintings are the key to the killer's MO. But what else am I missing?
I mean, yeah, the painting was already like getting a spot rubbed out. Maybe that was just like a sign of the ritual getting activated, but I mean, that painting, we like, it wasn't even within our view, I swear, the painting. It was just kind of in the general region, like the general area of the ofrenda.
The diplomat already had the painting for a while before the party.
Maybe the painting marks you, and then like it can be activated by the arcane ritual later on. I don't know.
That journalist must have given it to him a few days ago. So why'd the killer wait so long? And why strike in front of so many people? Why do it on the night of one of our biggest festivals?
I don't know. Maybe there's a activation time, you know? You need to be close to the painting for a while, but that doesn't make sense because the woman at the auction house was at her first auction, so it's unlikely that she was near a painting for that long, for like multiple days, for whatever this ritual could be to charge up. So maybe there is no charge up time. But why is the killer timing their kills like this, you know? What a mystery.
That's gotta be it. It's all about the timing.
Timing, you say? So it has something to do with Dia de los Fieles Difuntos.
Oh, maybe. Because they are celebrating it, like, this day. But what about the other days, though? The other days weren't this, day. They weren't this holiday. So why were those murders happening at those days instead?
That's right. The second night of Dia de los Muertos. The night we welcome back and reunite with the faithful departed.
Oh.
Death is just a part of the cycle of life, right? I bet the killer thinks so too. And they chose tonight because they're trying to lead the spirits of the victims somewhere? Someplace they aren't meant to be?
Where are we leading these spirits? What's hiding in Mexico City? She looks down. Countless marigold petals spread out beneath her feet, forming a path to guide the dead. It stretches far into the distance.
Huh. That may be the answer. See? Someone's laid a trail of marigolds out the back door.
That's a bit obvious, isn't it?
The vivid glow of marigolds is what's said to guide spirits back to the land of the living.
Oh, okay. So maybe
They
that's
want us
it.
to follow this path, huh? Fine. Then let's go.
How suspicious. Who on earth is leading us, man? A quiet, stately building marks the end of the Marigold Trail.
You're kidding. Of all the places.
Where did it lead us? To be continued. Okay, well, I've got absolutely no guesses, and no idea what on earth is happening anymore, to be honest. We know that the painting is somewhat involved in the murders, but we still don't know exactly why the murders are timed the way they are. And yeah, it's just, honestly, this is why I'm not a detective, because I've got no clue who on earth is behind this and why they are killing people at such weird times. Especially the first time that person was in the middle of a desert, no? Like, how they shuffle a painting onto that guy. Maybe they were like smuggling a painting somehow. That's a bit weird though, to have one person smuggling a painting across a desert. So there, I mean, as Ramona said, there's definitely some other thing compounded with the painting that leads to this lead to these murders. Because in the auction house, there was Lady by the Lake on stage, which was seemingly the only painting that was relevant at the time. But the Lady by the Lake wasn't damaged, like the one in the fourth murder where where we found a crime scene with the burnt painting. So I don't know, things aren't lining up. Some of the paintings are burning, some of the paintings are perfectly fine. Some of the people are dying where there are basically no paintings, or the painting is far away, just like this murder. Actually, is he dead? I think he is dead, right? I think he did just drown in front of us fully. But yeah, let's press on to part 17, Convergence. So, where have we found ourselves? Where did the path of Marigold lead us to? I mean, it's got to be somewhere Ramona recognizes. White smoke from burning copal fills the air, mixed with the scent of old books.
The Mexico City People's Library.
The library? Ah.
Home to the Vigil Bureau's temporary branch.
Right. Yes, I thought the library felt sounded familiar. I couldn't remember exactly why, but right, yes. So this is where the vigils place their branch. How strange.
Why here?
Yeah. She lights a candle. The small flame does little to brighten the vast darkness of the room before her. Okay, so we're just inside the temporary
Wait,
branch.
Emil. I'm not sure what might lie ahead. You better stay back.
Understood. I wouldn't want to be a liability. I'll await a certain young woman here, and do my best to ensure she doesn't interfere with your actions.
Is that supposed to be Loren's butterfly?
Be careful, Señorita Ramona. Your safety is more important than anything.
Okay. Be careful. In total silence, she walks through the familiar corridors, made unfamiliar in the dim light and strange circumstances. She reminds herself that it is still the same place she's entered 100 times before. The bookshelves stand in their usual order. The lobby floor shines. The only difference is that no one is here. Where did they all go? Are they all off to the celebrations?
They must have dispatched some top officers to the club after they got my report. Others will be out on patrol, making sure the festival doesn't have any Arcanum-related accidents.
I swear it's a bit bizarre though to just leave the leave this place completely empty. Unless there were guards here, but then they were taken care of.
Still, I can't believe they would just leave the place empty. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I think they must have been like
There must
ambushed
be.
or attacked or taken care of. Her words fade into the still air. Around the corner, the receptionist lies passed out on the floor. Even unconscious, her face is tight with fear, as if trapped in a nightmare. Oh dear. Well, as I said, they've been taken care of.
No. Help. Still breathing. Trapped in a living nightmare or something.
That's not good.
A whole lot of Numa gathered here. Someone's activated a ritual. A big one.
Okay.
Power of it's knocked out anyone in the area.
That's crazy. How they managed to activate a big ritual right in like to affect the entire Vigils Bureau.
Who the hell be able to set up a large-scale arcane ritual like this? In a vehicle
Like a spy? Maybe?
And how?
Maybe someone who works here or regularly visits the branch somehow? Like maybe a partner of the Bureau? Ramona lifts the candle and looks up toward the
The
stairs.
mural. The one with the missing artist. But now it's finished.
Oh. How many times has she seen that mural? Those faces, the familiar scene, vivid yet silent, unfinished for as long as she has worked with Vigils here. She had never truly committed the faces of those young people in the mural to memory, but now they almost seem familiar. Like the
Could
people
this
who
be
got killed?
the killer's final piece? And
Is she on the piece? She takes a deep breath. Is she on the picture?
followed their marigold trail here. Am I their final target?
Oh dear, that's not good, isn't it?
You finally come.
Muriel.
Teresita. My dear friend.
Muriel, it's you. You're the killer?
You think I'm a friend of yours? Is that why you chose me?
Muriel,
Truly
please don't
forgotten
tweak out.
everything.
Oh, she got erased by the storm. That must be it.
I hope you remember. Just as
Oh,
you once
dear.
helped me. This mural
No.
is my first and final piece of the era. A product of blood, sweat.
Oh, that's her, Ramona over there.
A tribute to the Mexican mythos you held so dear. One that honors both the sacred traditions of our ancestors and our courageous struggles in the modern world. You see, no matter how strange this world becomes, I will never abandon our shared dream. I incorporated each of us into the painting, just as I have done many times before. Think of it as a celebration of our rebirth.
Muriel!
I've waited a long time for this reunion. 4 long years. Crossing several storms under Manus Vindicte's protection. I chased all sorts of myths and legends, all to find a way to resurrect the dead. And I finally found it.
Oh, wait, so he's like killing them and then trying to resurrect them?
That the man
Like
who
their
finds
original
death
self?
determines the soul's reincarnation.
Oh.
And so tonight, the souls of our warriors will be reborn, like butterflies emerging from their cocoons, carried on sacred winds from the north. This is our reunion. One not even death can keep us from.
So is he trying to kill us so that we can respawn in the way he thinks that we will? And back to like the original form that we were in, like before the storm reversed us. I think that's what he's saying. Oh, and now we're fighting. Yeah, I think what he's suggesting here is that through his myths and his research and his time like in the past 4 years, he's found a way to resurrect the dead, and following this Aztec like belief that he's been following, like maybe by like killing everyone with his like ritual, with these drownings, maybe that he can like usher. Oh, they're drowning because maybe it's like the storm, and then like he can somehow bring them all back to the way they were before the storm consumed them. I think that's what he's talking about in the rebirth. That's why he's like killing everyone's like current era forms. Interesting. Oh, well, we're fighting against Ramona. Wait, there's a Ramona on both sides. How bizarre. What does this mean?
Taking a peek and sensing their thoughts.
Okay, let's see if this is sufficient damage. Nice. Took care of our doppelganger.
It may come with pain.
Good stuff, we defeated everyone. Next wave. It's just them
Nice
again.
ritual. I can feel the painting melting my soul and absorbing me into it. Any arcane skill I cast will only empower the ritual.
Well, that's too bad, because I think I'm just gonna be able to defeat them before they even have a chance to attack me. So yeah,
Agreed.
it's just
Enter
do
the
all
gate
this.
and
That should be
see the
sufficient.
light.
It will all be over soon.
Damn it! It was Muriel all along. I was feeling bad for him as well, because he looked so mistreated by Mr.
A
Perez
little surprise.
at the beginning, and then at the auction, he started like tweaking out, you know, and saying weird things about Teresita as well, who at the time we didn't know, but now we know is Ramona's like previous self that
makes
he
something
knew.
out there. I gotta try to break the ritual from the inside.
Okay, good luck, Ramona.
But if I fail, the mural might swallow me up for good.
Well, that's
It's
not
all or
ideal.
nothing now. Come on.
Good luck, Ramona.
Battles
yeah.
have little meaning, save for the prizes
Oh,
to
Muriel. Why do you do all this, Muriel? That's quite evil. A dripping sound breaks the quiet, but its source remains hidden. The sense of space fades away as her mind sinks into darkness.
Que duermas bien, Teresita. Fall into the dream. Our irreplaceable memory of the past.
No.
Cuando despiertes, todo habrá vuelto a ser como antes. La belleza de nuestros días de gloria.
I mean, if he is actually capable of this, like regardless of whether it like actually goes through or not, which I think it'll probably get unraveled by Ramona, but the fact that Muriel has the capability to do this is pretty insane, no? Like, imagine if this guy went to the Foundation, then those evil bozos would be like all over this. They'd be like, this is fantastic, this is exactly how we're going to bring back the pre-1999 Erd back to the Foundation. And for some reason they think that will solve every problem that ever existed. Which is maybe right, because, you know, back in 2.8, she was, you know, quite aware of like the golden threads of fate and everything, and the wheel. Still don't know where that wheel came from, to be honest. I think the man has just made that wheel. Regardless, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, no, Muriel's got very strong powers here.
Teresita? Who are you talking about?
It's you, Ramona. Endless water stretches out before her. A lake as wide as Texcoco once had been. A cold color guides her awareness as it moves through the depths of myth. Her long journey ends when she finds her destination and slips into a fragile container made of fragments of memory.
Soy Teresita.
Oh, and now her name became Teresita. Oh my. What does it mean? Does she recall now? This memory container, as thin as a paper boat, floats to a stop on the water. Around her, a rough memory forms on a stage. Happiness hangs like a fog, showing how its owner once felt.
Teresita? Teresita?
Muriel.
Perdón, tenía la mente en otra parte. Ustedes...
Me llamo Muriel. Maria asked me to welcome you on her behalf. From this day forth, you're officially a fellow member of the Midnight Kitchen.
The Midnight Kitchen. Okay. So it seems like, yeah, he and Teresita were both artists here at the Midnight Kitchen, which I assume would also include the other people. The other 6 people he murdered, maybe, were also part of this Midnight Kitchen, maybe?
You're Maria's new student? Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just surprised you're so young.
No need to apologize. You're not the first to say so. But I've been painting for as long as I can remember.
The Midnight Kitchen. An interesting name. An homage to Montmartre's Bateau Lavoir, is it?
Laundry ship. I don't know about it. Sorry.
No, nothing like that. We first started gathering in Maria's kitchen late at night, so Antonio suggested we name our little club after it. Maria founded it in hopes of creating a space for like-minded artists to have open and meaningful discussions. She's been planning to start a magazine on Mexico's artistic transformation. And she said you have some wonderful ideas and insights on the art of indigenous peoples. She said you could teach us all about it while she's away on her exhibition tour in the United States.
I see.
Well, I'll do my best. Though I have to say, teaching has never been my strong suit. Don't set your expectations too high. Besides, I'll need to look over your paintings first.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Ooh, and it all melts away. Oh, and it reforms. Very cool transition. The atmosphere thickens and darkens. Only uncertain, worry, and conflict remain.
Eres un pintor genial, Muriel. Tu obra causará revuelo en todo el mundo.
You're too kind. But as much as I appreciate such praise, you know fame has never been my goal. And I wouldn't accept the title of genius either. I simply love to paint. To create alongside my dear friends.
Alongside my dear friends. Which is why he's been trying to get them back
Your
here
goals are admirable
and
in
resurrect
themselves.
them.
Though more than genius, your greatest gift lies in your unending passion.
Unending passion. Oh, that's what led to all this.
Still, I can't help but wonder if this movement is on the right track.
Well, she just turned and looked at us, I think.
Is this about that article in Nuevas Masas?
See, we once saw our movement as revolutionary, a force to change our society for the better. But, as Siqueiros said, It seems it may have already fallen under the thumb of the petite bourgeoisie. We wanted to reconceptualize our identity, history, and culture as a people. We believed that only through common understanding could we ever truly be united. We wanted to create a unique story, a story of Mexico. But have we succeeded in our goal?
Teresita?
I'm having second thoughts. Painting these murals on the walls of grand buildings. Perhaps it's been a mistake all along.
Ooh, some conflict. Also, I just thought about this, but why is Muriel like holding this flower pot? Like, is there like what's the meaning behind the flower pot? I wonder. Oh dear, everything's like very tilted now. The world around her shifts like a maelstrom. The memory flickers in and out. Words and feelings flash her like swirling debris caught in the storm.
Why did you turn down Lucas's invitation, Leah?
Who's Lucas?
Paris is the center of
Paris.
Europe.
Oh.
You know Rivera went to Europe to study around your age, don't you? An opportunity like this doesn't come all that often.
No quiero irme de México, Teresita. No puedo. Quiero quedarme aquí, junto a mis amigos. You saw the debate at the Palacio de Bellas Artes. We're at a critical turning point for the muralist movement.
Which is precisely why I want you to refine your skills in Europe, Muriel. It would do you good to free yourself from this mental turmoil.
Ooh. I think it does end up there, right? Because Muriel's in Syndrome of Silence too, if I recall correctly. Which means it would have been present on the fourth storm in Paris? Or was it the fifth storm? No, I think it was... Oh yeah, no, it's the fifth storm in Paris. Yeah, so he must have somehow gotten acquainted with Manus Vindicta in Paris then.
Art can change the world. I still believe that. But there are many obstacles we need to overcome. A challenge that has kept Maria very busy, and for which the progress has hardly been satisfactory. I shouldn't distract you with all this.
I quite like this though. I think this might be like one of the first times we've seen these like little dolls here inside a like part of the story, because usually we only see these guys out like, you know, in the menu of the chapter or event, you know. It's kind of cool.
Mira, si eso es lo que desea, Teresita.
He went for Teresita. I see.
Entonces hazlo. Haz nuestro sueño realidad, chamaco. El futuro depende de ti.
And then what happened in Paris happened in Paris. The fifth storm erased the world.
Sueño. ¿El sueño de quién? ¿Yo? Suena inspirador, pero...
Her thoughts drift out of her body, caught helpless in the tide of a deep and roiling sea. She reaches out and stirs the emotions before her. Joy and happiness fade at her touch like mist. Okay, so it seems like Ramona was subjected to kind of like a fragmented flashback. So she hasn't regained all her memories, seemingly, from pre-storm times. But still, this is insane, no? Like, this is the type of stuff that the Foundation would love to see for the Amber Room. But yeah. No, this is an insane breakthrough for like recovering memories of people who have been reversed by the storm. But the thing is, I don't know, like, is the Foundation going to end up getting a hold of Muriel? Because if so, Muriel is definitely going to be used towards recovering Erd, which, you know, could be a good thing. But you know, the Amber Room though was quite inhumane, so hopefully we don't get a repeat of that situation.
¿Por qué no siento alegría alguna? Aquí no hay más que tristeza.
She whispers the words, too difficult to speak aloud.
Hay algo muy olvidado. Tengo que encontrarlo.
Alright. Let's find it. To be continued. Fantastic. We shall continue. But yeah, no, that's huge though. Huge news. Huge news for everyone, honestly, that Muriel has managed to curate this ability. Murals and turning points. This is a land where traditions are told through murals. After the revolution, the young government turned to its artists. This newborn Mexico had so many stories to tell, so many to shape. And paintings adorning the walls of its buildings became the perfect medium. In the 1920s, the muralist movement swept through the country. Look, this was an art form both ancient and brand new. It no longer lived in auction houses, galleries, or the private collections of the wealthy. Instead, it unfolded across vast walls open to the public. On those walls, artists spoke of justice, of freedom, of this nation's history and memory. Imagine it! A new country, a new canvas, and so many stories to tell. From the very beginning, these murals were inseparable from politics. The brush was the artist's voice. They spoke for their ideals, for beauty, for all the suffering people of the world. But voices are difficult to harmonize, and they can turn harsh. As the 20th century entered its third decade, cracks began to appear. Between artist and artist, between artist and state. Should the murals depict suffering or glory? Whose praises should they sing? Which path forward? Rivera, Orozco, and Siqueiros. Three names that once symbolized hope are los tres grandes, held different visions for the future of both their art and their country. The rifts only deepened. In a small midnight kitchen, young painters listened to this fight of the century. Ah. Interesting. Let's press on to part 18. Nothing is everlasting. Ooh, that's a bit deep. That's quite deep. Let's see what this is all about. Is it real? Our elusive existence? No eternity on Earth. Only a fleeting moment. Be it as resilient as jade, it shatters. Be it as revered as gold, it crumbles. Be it as resplendent as Quetzal plumes, it will fall away. No eternity on Earth. Only a fleeting moment. By Cantares Mexicanos? I don't know. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But it seems like it's Cantares Mexicanos. I could be wrong though. Guided by instinct, she moves forward, step by step. Finally, above this endless churning water, she sees a figure standing still as a statue, pallid as a ghost. There he is, Muriel. He doesn't have the mana splodges on him though. That's interesting. Maybe this is...
Ha pasado mucho tiempo, Teresita.
I was about to suggest this might be, like a past version of Muriel, but I don't know. Maybe this is modern Muriel. Maybe he got rid of those paint splodges. They're playing Claire de Lune though, so that's cool.
Maria, Antonio, Carmen y yo. Todos te hemos extrañado muchísimo.
He's only named 3 other people, and there's been 6 murders. Or has it been 7? I forgot if the foreign diplomat would be the 7th or the 6th. I think it would have been the 7th.
Bienvenida de nuevo.
Still, really impressive for Muriel to pull this off. I mean, like, this is insane. I wonder if Muriel will be playable in the future.
Muriel, when did you return from Europe?
Oh my god, and like, Ramona's personality seems to have been, like, actually overridden by Teresita. Or at least temporarily. Or at least, in a fragmented way. It's been, applied to Ramona herself.
How many years have passed since then? I can't seem to remember at all. Well, please, tell me all about your time in Paris.
He wears a strange, sorrowful expression.
Where do I begin? A lot has happened over the past 4 years. I encountered an arcanist organization called Manus Vindictae. With their help, I survived an event called the Storm. Many times, in fact. But by the time I returned home, I realized everyone I knew had perished. What I returned to was no longer the Mexico I knew.
Oh, my dear Muriel. I'm so sorry to hear it. Perhaps Maria and I shouldn't have sent you to Europe.
But I learned so much there. While I was in Paris, I learned from Professor Rousseau's research.
Oh, Rousseau.
His efforts to find a resurrection ritual led us to discover depths of myth. The sea of humanity's collective unconscious. His failure proved that a successful resurrection requires the alignment of multiple nearly impossible conditions.
Damn.
But at least the professor's research pointed me in the right direction. Do you recall the Temazcal ceremony we once talked about?
The cleansing ritual?
That's the one. Drawing from the Temazcal ceremony, Professor Rousseau's research, and countless other texts, I have finally created the ultimate ritual of resurrection.
Damn. I wonder if Muriel could have played a role then in 2.8 when they resurrected Arcana. Or maybe not, I don't know. But I feel like would Manus Vindictae really have let him go? I feel like he would have been such an asset if he was researching all these things.
Using special herbs and arcane skills as a catalyst, we may transfer our existence into a painting where we'll be enveloped by absolute darkness.
That doesn't sound great. But okay, like, does that preserve your existence? But he learned this after the people he knew already perished. So how does this work?
And within that primal void, we can regain our purest consciousness and rediscover who we truly are, who we were meant to be.
Oh. So that's what he did to Ramona. I see. So she's been transferred into the mural, I assume now? And that's how she got all these memories back.
The ritual requires a unique arcane silver ore, which I was fortunate to
the
find
pigment.
here, in this era's Valle de Lágrimas. From it, I crafted a pigment of infinite malleability, one capable of recreating almost anything, even our memories and identities.
That's insane. And Manus has, like, all the remains of it, I swear.
The sea of collective unconscious is the deepest layer of the human mind, the origin of all things.
So I guess maybe it draws upon the depths of myth to bring back who you once were.
Rest assured, Teresita, I will reconstruct you completely, body and mind, from the depths of myth.
I'm not sure I entirely follow. But I see that you are every bit the genius I always knew you were, Muriel. Who else would connect resurrection rituals to an ancient sweat lodge ceremony?
I've tried everything over the years, but I finally found a method that works, Teresita.
Hey, I mean, I'm happy for you, Muriel. Please don't work for the Manus anymore, though. That'd be
I'm so
bad.
thankful that I found you again.
I'm happy you have too. From the bottom of my heart. But I almost feel as if I've forgotten something important.
Something like Ramona's existence, perhaps? The roiling water slows into soft and silent ripples.
Now is the year of 1920. The start of a decade you and Maria once longed for. The Muralist movement has just begun. I'll ensure we won't make the same mistakes we did last time.
Right, because I think back in Paris the era was 1914/1915. I think, which is also when Semmelweis was on the train, right? On the train, the Danube Dawn, I think, which also aligns with Marcus, where Marcus originated from as well, if I'm correct, but I could be wrong.
It isn't like you to care about anything beyond your paintings.
People change. It was only after I left you and the others that I realized how lucky I was to live a life completely dedicated to my art.
But we have changed for the better, Muriel. You've grown up. Can take care of yourself now. You no longer need Maria or me to protect you.
Ooh.
Knowing that, I can continue my search for what I've forgotten.
Is it really so important? More important than our dream? Than Maria, Antonio, all our friends of the Midnight Kitchen?
It is. It's only a haze to me, but deep down, I know it is more important than anything. I'm sorry, Muriel. Until I find it, I can't pursue our dream with you.
How's he going to take this? Though confused, she keeps walking forward. It's like blinking
No
over.
debes seguir más adelante, Teresita.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Mientras más profundo avances, más se debilita mi ritual. La esencia de tu mente podría borrarse por completo en las profundidades del mito.
That's not good, unless it's referring to Teresita's essence.
¿Estás realmente segura de que quieres irte? Sabiendo que tu propia existencia podría desaparecer.
She doesn't stop. Oh damn. False memories and vivid color begin to peel from her skin, like a new paint stripped from a canvas. Their joy, their dreams, the time they shared, layer by layer, they fall into the water below.
Es tan hermoso. Aquellos recuerdos brillaban, centelleaban
What's happening to her?
como cristal.
Oh yeah, she reverted to Ramona. I just noticed.
Gracias por mostrármelos, Muriel. Pero tienes que entenderlo. Nada dura para siempre. La muerte es parte del ciclo de la vida, como cualquier otra etapa. Ese futuro con el que sueñas me conmovió, sí, pero no me pertenece.
Ooh.
Igual que esos recuerdos que obligaste a entrar en mi mente. Ahora necesito encontrar mi verdadero yo. Necesito encontrar a Ramona.
Damn. Impressive from Ramona to hold true and try and search for Ramona instead.
Por favor, detente, Teresita. Por favor, no me hagas esto. No puedo perderte otra vez.
Poor Muriel though. His dim figure begins to glow. Memories cling to him like shards of sharpened glass until he takes on the form of a shining broken god. Oh dear, he's evolving. He's turning into a boss. And now we're fighting in the depths of myth. Fantastic. Muriel, no. Oh, whoa. He looks sick though. He looks like the butterflies that he said everyone's, like all the spirits are going to come back as butterflies. That's what he said.
Que nuestros pasados regresen a nosotros como mariposas y colibríes del cielo a la tierra. Que sean tu armadura y tu guía, que te protejan y te conduzcan a través de las aguas infinitas.
I'm afraid I must stop
Tu
you, Muriel.
armadura es exactamente lo que me ha aprisionado. No puedes ver eso, Muriel. Solo me estás obligando a destruir tus recuerdos.
Alright. Well, sorry, buddy, but we are going to have to fight
Taking a
you
peek inside,
and eliminate you.
Agreed.
Sorry, buddy.
sensing their thoughts.
Man. Oh, they're actually very
Have
tough.
I startled you?
Maybe I shouldn't have spammed all my attacks here. All good though.
Though it may come with pain.
Nice.
I don't get it. I don't get
Ouch.
¿Por qué, Teresita? ¿Por qué estás haciendo esto? No. No puedo dejar que te desvanezcas en las profundidades del mito.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry,
Like a
man,
splash of
but
red.
well, we are gonna have to wake up from this dream
Hmm,
and
that was
go back
certainly
to
a
who we
choice.
once were. Ramona.
Agreed.
Buff you, sure, why not?
Enter the
We'll just
gate
do all this.
and see the light.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
It will all be over soon.
Trust me, it won't hurt.
Nice. That's huge. And that's gonna empower. Oh wait, no, that damages Muriel. That's even sadder. Cause I read that if one of his friends die, something happens to him. But I thought it might empower him. But no, he just takes ridiculous amounts of damage because he's really devastated. Poor guy, bro. He went through 4 years of research, and unfortunately for him, Ramona doesn't want to revert
One
to
shadow, now remains.
to Teresita, which is honestly respectable. Good, respectable decision from Ramona to, you know, keep hold to her sense of self in this era, and not accept the memories that were forced upon her. Phase 2, I assume. All right. Oh, and now it's black and white. It's monochrome. Interesting. Oh my god. Huge damage. Right.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Sensing their thoughts, taking a peek in what I'm good at.
Yeah, let's focus on taking out one of
That was
these
certainly a close
butterflies.
rise. It will all be over soon.
Actually, I should need to do that, because they'll all end up exploding by the end, because of Semmelweis's like ult thing.
Close your eyes.
Right.
Face the truth.
Huge damage. Goodness. I should have targeted that other bug then.
A little surprise.
Right. Bang! Huge damage. Got 3 ults on standby. I'm gonna take some damage here. Ouch. Gonna heal up. Nice. Alright. Bro's dazed somehow. I don't know how that happened, but you know, I'll take advantage of the situation.
Sensing their thoughts.
Let's just attack loads, whatever.
Agreed.
Taking a peek
Attack.
inside.
And we'll do this and this and this.
Enter the gate
That should definitely be
and see
enough.
the light.
Victory comes
Honestly, the
in a
first
type
attack
of
might be
blood.
enough as well. Bang! We did it. Unless there's a phase 3. Ah, no, he's gone. He's been
Todo
defeated.
está roto y desaparecido.
That is unfortunate,
Nuestro
buddy.
viaje, nuestros sueños y el futuro al que no podemos llegar. Que descansen en las profundidades silenciosas, sin luz.
Rip.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back?
That is just really
I think I
unfortunate
can handle
for
it this
Muriel.
time.
It's just really unfortunate for him, honestly. Like, he spent all this time pursuing this, but Ramona has not accepted it. Lawrence Butterfly!
The spirits followed the marigolds all the way from a mansion in Roma to the people's
Are we
library.
assassinating him?
A final touch to complete the mural. Quite a night.
Oh dear. He's getting shot.
I got you now.
Muriel! Oh! Oh, he missed. Or maybe she was just aiming for the mural, actually. Mural, sorry. Bruh, I said Muriel when I wanted to say mural. Muriel looks up toward the finished mural. Well, it looks like, it's a bit ruined. Man, his poor art piece, though. The paint has cracked alongside the plaster. At last, the trapped form inside returns to the world. Oh, I guess Ramona was trapped inside the mural, innit?
Teresita, it's you.
It's
The
Ramona.
ritual worked. Professor Rousseau was right. What are we to do next, Teresita?
It's still Ramona, I think. His eyes shine with joy of a dream so long awaited, finally realized in the flesh. Standing there in front of him, Ramona takes a deep and weighty breath.
It's over, Muriel. You're the serial killer. It was all you. You used a special pigment to make paintings with arcane powers, your murder weapons, and passed them out to the victims through the club. And then, you activated a ritual through the painting to kill your target. You killed all 7 of them. All to get the friends you lost to the storm back.
He glances back to the cracked and battered mural behind her.
Those people in the mural. Your friends from the Midnight Kitchen, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maria, Carmen, Antonio, Laura.
She names each face that appeared in the shattered memories. Her eyes rest on the very center.
And Teresita. Who'd have ever thought those faces would match the victims almost perfectly?
Hmm.
To think how often I walked through this hall and never made the connection.
They were my best friends.
Oh, the manuscript is on his flower now.
My countrymen. My comrades.
He lifts the flower pot in his hands, eager.
Before I left Mexico,
Ah,
you
I
gave
see.
me some dahlia seeds.
Now I know why he has that flower pot.
Do you remember that?
Because she gave him the seeds. And he still holds on to it to this day.
You said we'd meet again when the dahlias were in full bloom. So I carry the pot wherever I go. I care for them, no matter the circumstances. I'm so glad we finally met again. Just as you promised.
Ramona struggles to find a response. She studies his face, hoping to find something in it that might help her decide between pity and horror. It's just an unfortunate situation, honestly, for my guy Muriel. He's like, I wouldn't say deluding, but he's trying to tell himself that everything here is going swimmingly, and his reunion with Ramona / Teresita is going through perfectly in his eyes.
In all 7 murders, you didn't manage to pull off a single one of your resurrection rituals, did you?
I don't understand what you're saying.
I saw you in the painting, Muriel. in that void. A little younger. A hell of a lot saner than you are now. But you all the same. I'd been thinking. The fragmented memories I saw in the depths of myth. Where are they from? Who do they belong to?
I would think that they belong to Muriel, or the collective unconscious, but maybe from like the previous eras, like there are like all sorts of people's unconscious made up to that.
But seeing you now, I think I get it. You didn't reconstruct Teresita's consciousness from the depths of myth. Not one did.
Oh. Did he reconstruct it from his
Those
own
memories and feelings were painted into the mural by you. They all came from you, Muriel.
Right. So they're not actually the correct memories then from those people. That's why in the reconstructed memories, or rather in the flashbacks, we only saw Muriel. Which is what I did wonder. I didn't say this, but I was wondering if the memories were from Ramona's perspective, or Teresita's perspective, or from Muriel's perspective, because everything we saw did involve Muriel. Okay, so this makes sense. So he's actually just painting his memories and feelings into the murals and paintings.
That's why I could only see memories of you and Teresita together.
Yeah.
All the moments you shared with your friends, the memories you held so close that you couldn't just let the dead be dead. You've given them up, sealed their spirits inside your paintings. You completed the rituals, but you destroyed yourself.
When? How did I? No, Teresita, I didn't.
Bro looks so tired, man.
I'm not Teresita, and you still can't see it. Your dearest friend and mentor, and yet you still mistake me for her, a complete stranger.
Oh, the sad music is playing.
The moment you finished this mural, you scrubbed every last trace of her clean from your mind. You aren't even yourself anymore. All those people killed. And for what? The delusions of a man in the middle of destroying himself?
Oh, Muriel speaks to himself, clutching his head as if in pain.
You mean there's no way to save my friends? I killed them. With my own hands. No. Teresita, why can't I remember your face? Your voice?
Oh, I think it might be because he spent them all into the mural. Like he transferred his own memories and feelings like fully into the paintings and murals, maybe? Which is why he himself doesn't have these memories anymore.
The memories. Why won't they come to me? My most cherished friends. My family. No. If I forget, then they will truly be gone. What must I do? Wait. You said my memories are sealed within these paintings. Is that true?
I mean, the fact that he had to ask us this, I like he was the one who drew them into there. I guess he mistakenly thought he was drawing it from the depths of myth. He raises his paintbrush, lost in abject sorrow, yet sparkling with sudden determination.
What are you doing, Muriel? Stop!
He's gonna like retrieve them from the painting somehow?
The Vigils will get here any minute. You don't stand a...
Ya lo recuerdo. Usted es la señorita Ramona. Trabaja en la oficina de los Vigil. Lamento todos los problemas que causé. Parece que he cometido un error tras otro.
His mental state is in a whirlwind. Oh dear. For the last time, he uses his arcane skill. Perfect strokes of colorful paint wrap around him like consuming fire.
Ella es
demasiado tarde para corregir mis faltas. Gracias por poner fin a esta.
Muriel.
Ahora lo único que queda es cruzar las mareas del tiempo
He's
y
vanishing.
volver a su cálido abrazo.
No. A rare smile touches his lips, as if he were drifting into a warm and pleasant dream as he fades away. Light, shadow, and color coalesce around him, shrinking as he disappears until all that's left is a single painted hummingbird. It flies up toward the mural and joins the circle. And there he goes. His brush clatters on the solid floor. No, he's gone. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 birds here. Or creatures. We've only seen 8 people. Oh wait, but okay, so he drew 8, or he approached 8 with his paintings, and then he himself is 1. But I swear there's 1 extra creature here than the Midnight Kitchen we've had thus far. And Lorenz Butterfly is watching all this happen. Front row seats and everything.
All these deaths. If only I'd realized the truth sooner.
Well, I'm afraid that we are not all Lorenz Butterfly, and we can't just all see all these things come together like that.
I'm sorry, Muriel. You tried so hard, but I'm not Teresita. I could never be.
Oh well.
There are still so many things only Ramona can do.
Well, rest in peace, I guess, to Muriel. I think that counts as dying. I don't know if he can ever come out again. A long silence follows. It takes Ramona a moment to regain her composure, and she becomes that jaded exorcist she tries so hard to be.
Looks like I gotta report this now. Case is closed. ¿Acaso uno no puede tener ni una noche en paz?
Imagine Loggerhead busts through the front door right now.
Nunca debí aceptar este maldito trabajo.
She gathers her feelings and leaves the building without another thought. Well, case closed in a way. Sometime after Ramona departs, another figure emerges from the darkness. Oh no, it's gonna be some madness geezer who's like spying on things, being like, oh no, Muriel, but your potential truly was realized, and now we know exactly how to bring people back from the depths of myth. And then Manus Vindicta is gonna gain loads of power, and then we're gonna be upset. Oh no, it's just Anil. Phew, it's just Anil. Anil, please don't say weird stuff and say you're aligned with Manus Vindicta or something. It's just devastating, no? He raises a hand toward the bullet hole in the mural, as if soothing a scar that will never heal.
Quite the tragedy.
Well, there she is, Lorenz Butterfly.
I was wondering which corner you might be watching from. So you came after all, Señorita Butterfly.
I couldn't miss the grand finale. Tell me, are you satisfied? You are the one who orchestrated it all.
Ooh? He orchestrated it all? How did he do it? How did he pull that off? To be continued. Oh my god. There's just more and more things to be discovered in this situation. Man. And why did Anil do all this? Because Anil and Muriel were good friends. Maybe that 10th creature on the mural was Anil? No, that doesn't make sense, does it? No, I feel like Anil is a person of this era. Unless I just lied, and he is part of Manus Vindicta. Probably not. But why would Anil do all this? To convince Muriel of this method? Like, what does he gain from getting all these people killed? And deluding Muriel into destroying himself like this? I guess we'll find out in the next part. Metaphor. Why, Anil? What do you gain from all of this? All of these deaths? The man shows no fear as he turns toward the assassin.
What do you make of this? Are we to have some sort of puppet master's tea party? You figured this all out some time ago, didn't you?
I'm sure she did. She seems to know everything that ever existed. And everything ever.
I did. But there is still some satisfaction in watching the dominoes fall, even when you know where they'll land. A little more shock would have been welcome, though.
The two of them speak with the same casual ease.
Pray. Begin then.
Did he anticipate that Ramona would come out though? Or rather, Ramona would preserve herself?
Let's start with the mural. Look at the symbolism.
Alright.
In Aztec mythology, hummingbirds and butterflies represent death and rebirth.
Indeed. And there are 10 of them here.
Fallen warriors entered the realm of the sun god. After 4 years,
4 years.
They would be reborn as butterflies and hummingbirds, returning to drink the eternal nectar of the earth.
4 years. That's a bit specific, isn't it? 4 years. That's the amount of time Muriel spent doing all this.
To Muriel, his fellow artists of the Midnight Kitchen were like those brave warriors, destined to return, having transcended death.
Spot on.
This circle of hummingbirds and butterflies in the mural represents 10 reborn souls.
10 exactly. And there's 1 extra. Because there's been 8 murder targets. There's 1 for Muriel. And would the last one be Anil?
But if you look closely...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 on one side, and then there's 1 on the right side. There's a lady on the right side.
There are only 9 figures in the mural. The 7 victims, Muriel, and Ramona.
And on the other side though, there is a lady.
So, where's the 10th? Did Muriel hide them away somewhere? That's exactly what he did. It's quite clever, really. Merging a metaphor, or a pun, if you will, into the mural.
Oh?
Everyone, including Muriel, calls you Anil.
Are you not Anil? Who are you?
Anil, the name of a plant native to southern Mexico, used to create a rich indigo dye. Over time, it also became the name for that deep, vibrant shade of blue.
Blue? Blue
For
is Manus
centuries
Vindictae.
before the arrival of the Europeans, indigenous peoples used it to dye the cloaks of their leaders. Like Turanian red, this deep indigo blue symbolized power in their culture.
Manus Vindictae colors, I just realized. There's
And
blue
behold,
and green.
that
Blue
very color
blue and
is
yellow.
hidden in this mural. The rivers and trees in the background glow with its intensity.
That's true. Oh, okay, I guess the people on this right side don't count then. Because I think there are multiple people here. Oh man, I thought I was onto something, but...
Muriel used that blue anil to paint those sections, blending your presence into the mural in the most conspicuous yet subtle way. Muriel wasn't the only member of the Midnight Kitchen to cross the storm, was he?
Ooh.
There was another artist of the Midnight Kitchen who went to Europe with him.
Whoa. That's insane.
That artist was you, Anil.
And, like Muriel, I survived the storms. What does it matter?
There's just no trace of madness on him though. Man, I guess I've gotten too complacent with Manus Vindictae people blatantly having blue splodges on their clothes.
Oh, it matters in many ways. Those victims, your hand-picked vessels, were all arcanists who bore some resemblance to the friends you lost in the storm. You lured them to the Turquoise Serpent Club and presented each with a meticulously crafted gift, a painting that would become their death warrant.
Ooh. Did Ramona get a gift? Painting? Does that what? Are we referring to the Lady by the Lake? Because that's the only painting that she really came close to. And then Laura. or rather, was that the name of the lady who died in the auction house? I mean, she was also accessing the Lady by the Lake as well. So.
True. Muriel was a genius in Arcanum. He single-handedly devised a resurrection ritual based on Roseau's research and ancient legends. But with every painting he completed, he lost fragments of his memory. A flawed method.
And maybe Anil was guiding Muriel into each of these paintings, so that Muriel thinks he's like achieving his goals, or like reminding him of why he's doing this.
In the end, he was no longer whole. How could he have planned and executed all this alone in such a state?
Yeah. So he needed someone to remind him of all the memories that he lost and the people he forgot, so that he remembers that he's on this path, but not exactly, like he doesn't himself remember all of the people he's painted into the paintings, but Anil is there to remind him.
Finding 8 suitable targets among hundreds of thousands in Mexico City, coaxing them to accept paintings they probably had no interest in. Each step required meticulous observation, and it was you pulling the strings, Anil. A pigment dealer kidnapped by gangsters? Just a cover.
I accidentally skipped her line. My fault.
The most brilliant part is that you orchestrated this entire series of murders just to bring Ramona to center stage.
She laughed softly, but without a trace of warmth.
You watched her, studied her nature, leveraged her hatred of injustice and her love for this city. You lured her to this mural, intending to offer her as the final sacrifice to fulfill your ultimate wish.
What is his wish? Why did he do all this?
But I still have one question.
Please, ask it. I'll not hold my tongue.
You completed every step, executed every detail according to your plan. You could have succeeded. So why didn't you stop me?
His response is muted. There's almost a hint of surprise, but it rests beneath his calm composure.
That's all you want to ask? I see. Your deductions are perfect, of course, Senorita Butterfly. I am merely an amateur by comparison. In the past 40 years, Muriel and I have survived 6 storms.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that makes sense.
As more storms fell, returning to Mexico City to find suitable candidates grew increasingly difficult.
Yeah, but why are we looking for this? I mean, it makes sense for Muriel to be looking for this, but why was Anil helping? What does Anil gain from all these murders?
To put our full focus into our resurrection research, we left Manus Vindictae. Not that they had any use for 2 unmanageable pawns anyway. Time and again, our work was interrupted by the storm, and the ritual's results were never promising to begin with. I observed each candidate carefully, searching for some trace of our lost friends' souls. But the closer I looked, the clearer it became. They weren't the same. Ramona, for instance, was in many ways the perfect candidate. And yet, she wasn't Teresita. She could never be Teresita. The mentor we all admired. The friend who brought warmth and light into our often bleak lives. She was gone. And nothing we did could bring her back. Ramona's story, however, isn't over. Her future, her dreams, her fierce love for this city, I realized I couldn't bring myself to destroy that.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. It's been so long, I forgot what the question was. Why didn't she stop us? Okay, right. So he didn't want to ruin Ramona's story in this era. I see. I guess that works as an explanation. I wonder how Anil and Muriel survived the storm then, after they left Manus Vindictae. I mean, we don't know exactly when they left Manus Vindictae, but yeah, how they survive the storm? Were there more shelters here?
That's all? Really?
Her doubt is written plain on her face, but Anil can only smile bitterly.
My answer disappoints you. Allow me to put it another way. The storms have carried me across time, even into the future. And there, I saw the tedious repetition of human history, and the hollow, meaningless cycle of our pursuits. In the end, art cannot change the world.
Damn.
Our ideal of reshaping society for the better through fine arts eventually became just another capitalist venture. A product. Another ignoble chapter in the history of art.
Rip.
And my partner, my last remaining friend, lost himself along the way. I've walked this torturous path alone for a long, long time. I'm tired.
Doubt turns to annoyance. This web of intrigue once again turns out to be nothing more than a cat's cradle, child's play to unravel.
What a disappointment.
She was expecting more drama.
I would have hoped people like us never get tired.
People like us. I'm honored to be considered among the likes of you. But enough about me, Senorita Butterfly. Would you care to talk about yourself a bit?
Me.
The playful light leaves her eyes. The man notices but continues anyway.
On our way to the auction, just before we teleported via that sunstone.
Yep, I got the answer wrong like 5 times.
I realized you couldn't distinguish certain colors. Even ones that appear quite different to most.
Oh? How? So we're colorblind?
I imagine that's why you couldn't crack the case earlier.
Was there something more obvious on the sunstone?
It must have taken you considerable effort to discern that the most critical clue lay in the painting's colors.
What type of colorblindness would it be then? Because I swear, I don't think it's red-green, because I think blue is quite obvious in red-green colorblindness. I don't know what the other types are like here.
You've uncovered a minor flaw of mine. Do you intend to threaten me with it?
If I'm honest, I'm not entirely sure. What if my name were a color you couldn't recognize? How very fortunate you were that I was named Anil. It may be a minor flaw, as you say. Something easily concealed. But someone as meticulous as you would never allow anyone to know of it, be they friend or enemy.
Okay. So, what does this lead to, buddy?
I could kill you to keep this quiet. Did you consider that?
Imagine killing someone because solely because they know you're colorblind. That would be funny. But I still think she might still. Well, I don't know. Would she kill Anil or would she like arrest him? Because you know, there's no way Anil is just getting out of this scot-free, right?
You won't.
The threat of death washes over him without effect.
You crave total control. You need to perfectly discern your target's mind, predict their every move before you pull the trigger. You enjoy playing God, holding all the cards, so that life and death become yours to give. You won't kill me until you've mapped out every crevice of my mind.
Bang! And then you're dead. I imagine.
Impressive, Anil. I'll be sure to keep your insights in mind.
She emphasizes her words and extends a hand to him extends a hand to him in as earnest a gesture as she can offer. And extends to him in as earnest a gesture as she can offer.
Guess we'll be keeping our little secrets between us.
With pleasure. If you need anything regarding the Manus, information, items, reach out to me. I'll do my best to assist.
Incredible. Information broker.
And please,
gained.
take this. My gift.
A gift? You've killed lots of people with gifts. Especially gift paintings.
Use it sparingly.
Oh, it's a pigment that we were looking for all along. Thank goodness. Good stuff, buddy.
It's no easy task to craft this pigment now.
Your contribution to science is appreciated.
Good stuff. I guess he walks away. I think he might walk away from this just fine. To be continued. Okay. Let's press on. But impressive stuff from Anil to have plotted this, I guess. I mean, mostly it seems like I feel like it's more like he and Muriel were working together across all this, but Anil was just there with more sound of a mind to carry all this out. Let's press on to the next part. Is this Marguerite? Oh, this is a flashback to Marguerite and Larissa. Still don't know what happened to Larissa. But yeah. Amazing. Seems like Anil will walk away from this after all. I wonder if we'll see him in the future then. For more information.
What the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? The commander's furious shouting snaps Marguerite back to reality.
She's back.
Oh, this is when we this is when we fed food to the children, right? Or supplies to the children. Yeah, we gave them like medicine or something.
It's one problem after another with you.
Why were you singling out Larissa?
I didn't.
Oh, before she can say anything, the commander grabs her subordinate by the front of her shirt.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're a hush trooper. This is no place for a softie. Who do you think you are, huh? A hero fighting against authority? A savior to these people? Even if you save their lives here, they'll probably end up dead where they're going.
Yeah, because they're heading to the Amber Room.
All you've done is delayed the mission. You want to be kicked out of Xeno and left to the storm?
Ooh.
Is that what you want? To get the whole squad killed to feed your ego?
You knew all along. They aren't really deserters.
Oh. Larissa's voice trembles as she dares to speak the words.
That's what we've been doing all this time? Sending innocent Arcanists to their deaths one after another?
So what?
Oh. Their commander's reply is as stark and biting as the wind lashing their faces.
Even more will die if we can't figure out how to stop the storm. Ugh! I'm wasting my time talking to the both of you. Once this mission is over, I'm filing a request to have you removed from my squad. As for where you'll end up, or whether Xeno will even keep you, I don't give a damn.
I mean, poor Larissa. She's just, maybe not well equipped for this era. Like the harshness of this era. Or the situation given, by the storm.
You can't do this.
Why not? Without Xeno's shelter, there's nothing you can do against the storm.
Then the commander turns to Marguerite. She's leaning against the truck without emotion. In that moment, it seems as if their conflict does not concern her in the slightest.
And you, Marguerite.
She just does not care, bro.
You think staying silent will get you off the hook. I know you are the one who unlocked the door for her.
She lunges for Marguerite's collar in the same way, but the young woman twists out of the way and catches her commander's wrist. Yeah, I wouldn't provoke her if I were you. Marguerite's kind of the goat out here.
You're wrong.
What? Let go of me. What do you think you're doing?
Imagine she just kills the commander right here. Oh my god, we're fighting. No, that's hilarious. Oh, and she sneakily replaced my Nautica.
I'll be
Let's
here
bring
to
her back.
catch you if you fall.
Greetings.
We're not scared of you, Commander. Let's go. Let's defeat you. Bye bye. Goodbye.
Just another shift.
Bang. Eliminated on the spot.
Can
Good
I
stuff.
give everyone a ride on my back? I think I can handle it this time.
But yeah, I'm actually intrigued to what will happen to this commander, because she's getting roughed up now. The commander falls to the ground with a sharp cry.
What is going on, Marguerite? Have you lost your mind? You will face a military tribunal for attacking our commander, especially at a time like this.
Hush Squad's #1 rule. No communication with mission targets. That's what she said.
That is what she said. Who's the mission target, then, in that case?
I just wanted to tell her she was wrong.
Oh. Oh, right, because technically Marguerite didn't break the rule, right? Because you're not allowed to communicate with the mission targets, but all she did was unlock a door. So technically she didn't violate any orders.
If you really want to play with life and death, you need to get inside the target's head. Know how they think and move. That's how you assert control. That's the best part.
This is no time for jokes, Marguerite.
She's not joking, Larissa.
Let me show you. Our dear commander here always keeps a bullet tucked in her sleeve.
Damn.
Ever since the war in 1999, she's carried it around as a little lucky charm.
Bro, Marguerite just knows everything. How scary. Marguerite pulls a bullet from her sleeve, revealing it purposefully to the frightened commander at her feet.
As expected.
So you know the commander's secret. What does it matter? She isn't your target, is she?
You're right. She's not my target.
Then why did you...
She loads the round into a pistol and pulls back the slide. Oh my god. Then she turns to place the gun in Larissa's hand. The terrified girl is forced to level the weapon at their commander's head.
She's yours, Larissa.
What the flip? Bang! I don't know. Why'd she do all this though?
Mine?
But why, Marguerite? Why does Larissa need to kill her?
This is wrong. We can't do this. I can't do this.
You're insane. Both of you. Put the gun down and let me go.
Think, Larissa. Why should you let her go?
Oh my
She'll
god.
report everything you did. They'll make sure you quietly disappear in the storm.
Why are we manipulating her to kill the commander?
You don't really care what happens to you, I know. But think about those poor kidnapped deserters. They're just innocent arcanists. Some of them children.
Oh dear.
They'll be sent to that lab. Subjected to torture you can't even imagine. Unless you do something now.
Well, you could have done something, Marguerite.
You've known this all along. It's time you faced it.
Oh, she smiled.
You're right. I have to face it. I have to.
Larissa, don't!
Bang! You're dead! Rip. master manipulator out here, Lorenz Butterfly. The crack of the pistol dies against the swirling winds, snow already covering the evidence of what had just occurred, scattered footprints and a body oozing life into the cold permafrost. Marguerite looks into her commander's fading eyes as they take on a deathly gloss. The snow is already settling on her frozen skin, burying the last moment of terror still written on her face.
I like that look on your face. It suits you.
Maybe Marguerite's the reason why Larissa went into the madness, after forcing her to do all that.
Draco drowns.
Oh. Arcane fire burns away every trace of what transpired here, even the transport truck marked with Xeno symbols. Wait, what? How did she do that? She looks out over the snowy expanse. She can still just about spot the many footprints leading away from the scene. Whether Larissa and her liberated deserters will survive the trek is a mystery even she hasn't calculated to its end.
Time to run, dear. Follow that dark mix of kindness and viciousness in your heart, straight into the quagmire.
But why, Marguerite? I mean, of course, obviously, when that scene happened, we did see flashes of the good old butterfly getting flashed around there as Larissa took up the gun and shot their commander. But like, why? She just did it. Did she do it out for fun? The same way she witnessed the finale of Muriel just for fun? Like, she just enjoys it, having all this control and knowing how pieces will fall exactly where you decided they will.
I look forward to seeing you fully submerged in it in the future.
Damn. Maybe that might be a curse for herself.
Well, I suppose that wraps up my days in Xeno. Boring as they were. Besides the death.
She says this with a completely straight face as well.
Where to next? Maybe back to Cambridge? One day, I'll figure out what Xeno, and a certain White House behind it, is really up to.
She turns away, walking alone into the icy wilderness. Just like that. Least bizarre thing that Lorenz Butterfly has done. That's insane. I mean, not that it was ever told to us that she was particularly a good person, but at least I thought she had, in that situation, would you say that that was actually a reasonable choice, like objectively? Like, should you be sending innocent people to die, potentially in the Amber Room to torturous experiments? Probably not. So maybe if you view it objectively, that might be a sound decision, but and the commander knowingly allows this to happen. But, you know, did she have to force Larissa to do it? What did she gain from forcing Larissa, who was seemingly, you know, more less like, she's like less, how do I say this? How do I describe like her, like how her outlook on all this was? Like, she was more, I don't know, innocent in a way, I guess, or less assertive the way Marguerite was. I mean, that's crazy though. Still, the way she manipulated Larissa into shooting their own commander right there. Well, maybe we'll catch a glimpse of her again in the future, Larissa. I'm sure we will. And maybe Anil as well. But it seems Muriel's chapter has already closed on them. Pure fiction. I mean, in the beginning we did see that good old Ricoletta was writing a story called The Turquoise Serpent Club. I wonder if we'll see a glance of her now. The grey and white tiled floor is polished smooth. It reflects people hurrying past. On a weekday afternoon, the St. Pavlov Foundation office is nearly empty. Waiting in a chair, a young writer scribbles her thoughts down in a notebook. Ricoletta.
I've got it now. The core of the story lies in the metaphor woven into the mural. It's the thread that ties the entire case together. Thank you again, Señorita Marguerite. Thank you for allowing me to weave your experiences into my novel. I wish I could travel to a different era in Mexico too. It would be great for gathering material.
She speaks so quickly. But yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So it's not like her novel's coming to reality, but rather her novel is based on Lorenz Butterfly's experiences. I see.
Oh,
Incredible.
and may I call you Señorita Butterfly? It has a sonorous quality to it that is positively brilliant.
Of course, my dear girl.
Oh my god. The fit? My goodness. This white thing along her middle. It's kind of like that butterfly we saw. Like when those flashes of butterflies we saw while she was forcing Larissa to shoot the commander. But no, whoa. Insane fit. I might have access to this if I level her up to like Insight 2 or something. I haven't done that yet because I'm still building my Paper Heron team. Paper Heron's done. I think Kipperina's done. I think. I know Anna and Lee's done. And Tooth Fairy is almost done. I just need to switch her resonance pattern. But still, this is a really cool looking outfit for her.
You know what? The moment I saw you, I sensed something special about you.
I think I should take that as a compliment.
Name day! Hello, Name day. Another employee speaks up from behind his desk. First name day occurrence since 2.7, I believe. With the, oh my god, it's what's his face? Sorry, I forgot his name. But you know, he was there as well in the, cause something, sorry, a Cosmodrome, right? It was called the Cosmodrome.
I've heard you say something along those lines at least 3 times in the past hour, Miss Ricoletta.
Wait, who's that on the right? Okay, I think that's just some random person back there.
It's a nice little opening line to get people talking about themselves, but...
That's not entirely accurate, actually. Only Señorita Butterfly has shared her story with me. Director Noir was right. Instead of revisiting my own experiences again and again, I should try writing about those around me.
Incredible. Noir is getting mentioned for the first time since like 2.5, I swear.
Maybe then, I'll finally break free of this restless river.
Yeah, sure. In other words, you'll be diving into a new topic for a while. Your instincts always pull you toward uncharted and dangerous, might I add, territory.
Sounds like an exhilarating adventure, don't you think?
These guys know more about Miss Butterfly than the people
Maybe
working
I
at
should write
Laplace.
from Muriel's perspective. It adds a melancholic twist to this already sad story. The loss of his friends to the storm, and the gradual loss of his own mind. A story like this could serve as a kind of a tribute to all of our friends washed away by the storm.
So the dead gain eternal life through your book.
You really have a dark sense of humor.
Well, it could also work if the protagonist is the mysterious, elegant assassin. Her antisocial nature would certainly stand out.
Antisocial nature. Oh, that's hilarious. Name day looks at the outspoken writer as if about to say something, but stops short.
Write your story however you like, Miss Recoleta. My only requirement is that it help me to lure someone out. The one who invited me to join Lorenz.
And who exactly is that?
If she still has eyes in the Foundation, this story will be more than enough to draw her attention.
Ooh. Mysterious person.
Just leave it to me.
That
I'll do all I
got
can
her into
to spread
Lorenz.
it throughout the Foundation. Of course, with names and locations adjusted as necessary.
Yeah. But I wonder who invited her to join Lorenz.
But at its heart, it must remain a story about cultural and class conflict. I'd better build an intricate narrative structure to carry all that dramatic weight.
And maybe just a speck of authenticity.
Hey, are you seriously criticizing a novel for being fictional?
Recoleta returns to her notebook, only for her colleague to pipe up once again. As if to make things worse, it comes bearing forms. Work, real actual work, slams her back into reality.
Here, Ricoletta. I've finished reviewing the forms you submitted.
What forms were she submitting? Like, to visit places? Maybe?
Oh, thank Thank you, Mr. Nameday. I almost forgot why I came here in the first place.
Latham must be thrilled you've joined the Arcanum Containment Department. She
Ah.
finally has a subordinate to boss around.
Amazing. So Latham and Recoleta is gonna be working at the ACD.
Now
Cool.
I see why you were banished out here and left to stamp papers all day. Do you always put your foot in your mouth like this?
What does that mean?
In fact, I couldn't be happier to be working with Miss Latham. She's an amazing colleague and has taught me all kinds of things.
Sure, but just to be clear, I wasn't banished. Stamping papers here is just a step on my path to becoming head of the Far East branch. Bureaucracy. You know how it is.
I don't actually, and I have absolutely no interest in finding out. Ever since
Okay.
Miss Latham went on medical leave, I've hardly seen my desk beneath all the paperwork.
It seems you're getting a crash course. Wait, medical leave. Is Miss Latham alright?
I mean, she was quite injured from the events of Mexico City.
She's in the rehab center getting some of her parts replaced. If you ask me, it was Burton who gave her the false confidence to do field missions.
Whoa now. Don't blame it on me. I have full trust in Latham, honestly.
Now I have to fight alone against this colossal, cumbersome institution and its endless piles of paperwork. Words were never meant to be wasted on this sort of thing. If Burton ever plans a round 2 against the Foundation, call me immediately. I'm a bit of an expert in rebellion.
Yeah, I'll keep an ear out for you.
Fantastic. We're just saying this while we're at the
But
Foundation.
I'll need a copy of your latest book in return, just like last time.
I'd be delighted to. You are my #1 reader, after all.
Really? That's fantastic.
Aleph, Marcus, Soneto, Latham, Noir, Blani, Barbara, and
Oh,
now
right.
me.
That's funny.
Seems like you have a lot of #1 readers.
Marcus, though. Marcus mentioned. Blondie mentioned. Barbara mentioned.
Don't forget Pickles.
And Pickles mentioned. She hurriedly shoved the stamped papers into her notebook.
I do have one more question, Señorita Butterfly. It doesn't look like you have any forms to stamp, and you're clearly not just here to chat with
So
us.
what is she here for? Why is she here? Maybe
Are
to
you waiting
avoid...
for someone?
Yeah, probably. It would be funny if she's just here to avoid everyone from Laplace though. Butterfly doesn't get a chance to respond. The office door swings open, 2 Laplace researchers enter, arguing in quick rallies like it was a sport for them. Is it Ulrich and Enigma, bro?
This makes no sense.
I'm sure it doesn't, buddy.
She even found time to write a full-fledged paper after all that.
Oh,
is this possible?
he's crashing out about Lorenz Butterfly. No, that's so funny. Enigma holds up a letter. His body bristles with an anger to match his complete frustration.
Calm down. Lorenz Butterfly has already sent us the lab reports.
Now, as I thought, Ulrich and Enigma are at it again.
Strictly speaking, Institutum Lorenz is also part of Laplace, which means we've achieved this major scientific breakthrough together.
We all did it together, guys. All 3 of us.
Don't you together me? When was Institutum Lorenz ever formally recognized? Besides, we need
He's crashing
first-hand
out.
experimental data and materials, not just reports.
But the staff committee is quite satisfied with this operation's outcome. Mr. Ludwig himself said it's the results that matter.
Well, he didn't refuse my investigation permit either. There's something suspicious in Latham's report.
Oh.
According to Ramona, the Vigil's exorcist, who assisted Latham in her investigation, a Foundation employee named Jones was involved in the case.
they don't know it was Lorenz Butterfly. Oh, that's so funny.
This Jones visited the crime scenes and repeatedly requested access to case data. Multiple vigils saw her.
And what does that matter?
Are you serious? That's your reaction? Did it not occur to you that this Jones is likely the Lorenz Butterfly herself, taunting us?
Oh, okay, so he cracked it. W cryptography expert.
She has access to Foundation intel. That's probably why she's always one step ahead.
Oh. He walks over to the desk before spotting a familiar face. At once, he lets his mood settle and offers a pleasant-ish greeting. Oh, but he doesn't know Laurence Butterfly is right there because he's never met her.
Oh, Marguerite, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry if I blew your eardrums. No, that is hilarious. That is so funny. He knows Marguerite, but oh my god, that is so funny. This is the funniest thing I've ever noticed. Wow. This is so funny. And what did she say? You gotta know your people to know you're in control. Now, know what they know what they have, and how they'll react. Because she is dancing circles around Laplace right now. Oh my god.
Good afternoon, Mr. Adler. I'm here to submit the storm meteorological observation data requested by the Foundation.
Oh my god. She's playing us like a fiddle. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. She carefully tunes her words. Just a touch of concern, not enough to imply any interest in the topic.
Oh, Mr. Ulrich is here too.
I've never
Did
seen her make that
something
face.
happen at Laplace?
I've never seen her make that face. She's actually acting, bro. W LARP from Laurence Butterfly.
No, nothing to worry about. You've heard of Institutum Lorenz, haven't you? The mysterious organization hiding within Laplace.
Yes, though I can't really fathom what they're after.
Oh,
We
Laurence
just received
Butterfly.
another provocation from Laurence Butterfly, with her new research paper attached. It mentions an experiment of utmost importance. The details are still classified as of now, but it won't be long before they're published.
Oh, sorry, I skipped that. Offering a polite nod, Enigma turns back to the desk and hands over his papers.
Hello, I'd like to check the file of a special task investigator, Miss Jones, from the Foundation's branch. Which department was it again?
Oh my god, no, this is so funny, because he already called out that it's fake, but he still has to do this check to, like, make sure. But it's just so embarrassing, though, for Laurence Butterfly to be seeing this, it must be so funny. W amusement, W entertainment.
Storm Era, Historical Monitoring Department, and Field Agent Administration?
Nameday peers up at him with a strained look.
Apologies, sir, I didn't catch that. Could you please repeat it?
Oh my god, and they're all in on it as well. Oh my god. That's too funny, man.
Special Task Investigator Miss Jones, of the Storm Era Historical Monitoring Department and Field Agent Administration from the Buenos Aires branch of the St. Pablo Foundation.
It sounds so ridiculous.
Sorry, I'm quite certain the Buenos Aires branch has no such department.
At least this will help him confirm, though, no? That it's Miss Jones.
There are 63 Foundation employees with the surname Jones. 4 of them are assigned to the Buenos Aires branch.
Oh.
I told you it was a fake identity.
I really shouldn't have brought you along.
Come now, Adler. Look at the bright side. Haven't you read Laurence Butterfly's paper? Hisabeth studied the data and concluded that the experiment itself consumed very little of the pigment that was recovered, meaning Laurence Butterfly must still have a considerable amount of it left.
What's she gonna do with it?
We have to get hold of it for Laplace's sake. Maybe we should conduct a grid search of headquarters.
Oh my
Only
god.
if your goal is to make Laplace even more chaotic, Substitute Director.
Oh, we're getting called sub-director.
Please don't worry yourself. We have more materials research experts than anywhere in the world. Miss Hisabeth is already working on replicating the pigment. We'll have our own supply before long.
Right.
I had better get back there and see if there is anything I can help with.
Come on, Adler. You're a physicist.
The two researchers exit together, immediately returning to our argument as if all the events preceding were just a brief ceasefire.
See you later, Mr. Adler. Mr. Ulrich.
Oh my god, she's actually
Of
laughing.
course. See
She
you,
must be.
Marguerite.
She must be laughing so hard. Nearby, the young writer jots down another new idea.
I understand. Senorita Butterfly was waiting here just to savor her victory. She foresaw it all. Oh, by the way, where's the rest of the pigment? It sounds like it could be the perfect beginning to our sequel.
I wonder if it actually went back to Mr. Perez or the Perez family.
It's no longer in my possession.
No way, she actually gave it to the mice.
I passed it along to a business partner of mine.
Oh my god. Wait, but does this mean she actually has control of like a Mexican drug network? Or like a crime network? That's hilarious. If you just like has access to that. Oh, we're in the suitcase. It's been a while since we were last in the suitcase.
Heads up, mis hijos. Let's get this done.
Okay. Wait, they've gone to the suitcase. That's hilarious.
We mice are natural experts at this kind of work.
That means we're stealing food today. Right, Mama?
Of course not, you cheese brain. We're rummaging through trash.
Well, I mean, at least these guys are speaking. That's cool, I guess.
Aye. Wrong again, my dearies. We're doing true gangster work.
Really? Like saving the world.
I see, Mama. That's definitely something mice are good at.
Oh my god.
But we're even better at rummaging through trash.
Mama, yesterday a human boy asked if I could stand on his head and help him paint. Could I do that when I grow up?
Who would that be? Who's a human boy who paints inside the suitcase?
We'll talk about it when you're old enough to hold your own, all right? Now listen carefully, mis hijos. In exchange for a steady supply of arcane pigment, that cold-hearted bipedal witch forced me to sign over 1,000 agreements.
Oh, that's so funny.
Until we're strong enough to overthrow her, we have no choice but to do her bidding.
That's so funny, bro. Oh my god.
Our first job was to tie up all the loose ends at the Turquoise Serpent Club. It took me days to scrub all the clues leading back to her. All that's left is to silence a certain individual. So, I contacted that exorcist girl, and somehow she ended up persuading me to help this peculiar painting find a home.
Lady by the Lake.
Yes, Mama. We worked our tails off, cleaning up the inside of that painting lady.
Alright, I'm glad that the corpses and weapons stored inside her are cleaned up. The lead mouse knocks on the door within the suitcase. Vertin! Hello, Vertin.
Hola, Miss Two-Legged Señorita. You must be the famous timekeeper. I hear your suitcase holds many empty frames. Perhaps they are waiting for a painting to call them home.
Oh, they do, actually. We can see them in the background.
Might you be interested in taking in this fabulous artwork?
Yep. We'll never snitch on you, by the way. We'll never. There's no way she would snitch on you. Several mice work hard to lug over a cleaned painting and place it at her feet.
Bonsoir, timekeeper.
Oh my god. Whoa, the painting looks so awesome. Amazing. Looking good, Lady by the Lake. Very nice artwork.
This may sound a little brash, but might I stay inside your suitcase?
The suitcase just fills up with more and more arcanists by the day. The end. Incredible stuff, guys. This was a good event. I mean, it doesn't turn away from the fact that it's absolutely twisted the way Marguerite forced Larissa to shoot the commander. But other than that, very cool, very funny to see how in control Lorenz Butterfly is. Goodbye, Miss Ramona. I'll remember this trip to Mexico forever. Remember it forever? Alright, what I actually meant was, I'll treasure this reel of memories from Mexico forever. I'd actually love to stay a little longer to record more stories about the art of this era, but I need to go back and replace my components. This is for you. I did say I'd get you a souvenir. Thank you. Wait, is this a candle? The very same candle. Aren't you going to light it? I have no doubt it's the perfect memento of this adventure, but if I light it, am I going to end up teleported somewhere else? Only one way to find out. I think I'll hold on to it for now, to keep it safe. Well, good stuff. say goodbye to your new friends. Set out with your new friends, everyone. Well, good stuff. Good stuff. Very cool event. I mean, yeah, the murders, they were twisted, you know, devastating stuff what happened to Muriel, honestly. But yeah, to think Anil was also in on it, I mean, I feel like that wasn't too big of a twist, but yeah. It is still surprising though to find out that, you know, Anil has been to find out Anil has also been participating in these murders. Like, why do we have to murder people, you know? Let's just not murder people. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That would be good if that were true. Regardless. Oh wait, this is rerunning as well. The Cosmic Overture. Quite topical, because we saw Name Day and mentions of Elizabeth and that salamander in the pot, whose name I've forgotten. Doesn't he have a Chinese name? Actually, now that I think about it. I might be right. Regardless. Yeah, very cool. It's just so funny that Enigma and Ulrich know Marguerite, but they don't know that she's Lorenz Butterfly. It's just so hilarious that working off an alias just allows her to be just shrouded in mystery to everyone else in Laplace, except for Ludwig. Ludwig probably knows, because he knows, he has stated that he knows Miss Lorenz Butterfly. But yeah, cool. Glad to see a few of the characters mentioned, you know? Like, Marcus. Marcus was mentioned for the first time since, like, 1 point something. Since chapter 7 or something. Sorry, I don't remember the exact numbers. But yeah. Very cool event. And, you know, Anil is still out there. Anil is out there. A business partner, potentially, for Lorenz Butterfly in the future. And, yeah. I wonder if we'll see him anytime soon. It's cool to see Lady by the Lake as well. Not having the, Manus splodge on her frame. On her canvas. So yeah, that's good to see. But yeah, Anil might be one of the first people who work for Manus Vindictae who doesn't have blue on their clothing. So that really caught me off guard. But I mean, he also left Manus, so I mean, if I think about it, Lady by the Lake and Muriel only had like splodges of Manus. It's not like that heavy in their design. But on Anil, it's just fully gone from his design, so that's cool. But yeah, well, seems like the case was closed successfully. So good job to everyone involved. And yeah, that will be all from me. Thank you all very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time, where we will be doing, we'll be finally doing Marcus's, character story. Because it's episode 100 next time, so yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.